ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba, ba-dup. There we go. It was almost like exactly 3 hours long. It's kind of interesting. Me want go jail. Oh my god, it's even. I'm gonna get a snack. I'm very hungry. Hi, Space Apples. It's a 50-50, y'all. Oh. Might need to refresh if... I don't know if it resets on its own. Got the tail. Yeah, we might be... I don't know what... We're gonna go for a little bit longer. We just finished recording service area. And maybe we'll just kind of do... We're doing a poll right now to see what we're gonna do. Looks like Calicundia is winning. It's a tie again. 24-hour stream. Comey said, I would like to kill Sammy Sundog live on stream. Comey said, I actually would like to murder. There's this one streamer that I really hate and I want to murder. Their name's Sammy Sundog. That's what Comey just said. Live on stream. Oh, there's a little bit of a change in. Also, I heard you're not feeling well. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm a little worried. My throat feels weird right now. Like, I literally just got over being very sick, but the illness is like still around. Like, people in my household are still sick, and I'm like really afraid that I'm getting re-sick because I'm like trying to disinfect stuff and everything, but like other people in the household don't know how to do that, it seems, and are not cleaning up after themselves. Frustrating. Also, Calicundia Prison 1! We're gonna... I just closed the game, so I'm gonna reload it, because I don't really feel comfortable, like, just going back to menu and jumping to another house, like, another hood. It feels like I need to, like, close and reopen. Dr. Hot Orb K9 will be building a prison. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, we can go to regular video game. Oh. Oh. And then, hi Laurelu. Hello. Wet wipes aren't that hard, yeah. I guess I just gotta, I don't know. It's annoying. I'm gonna re-enable all the stuff. Piano point stuff. Bum, bum, bum. Waiting for it. There we go. There we go. Life's a nightmare. Life's a nightmare. Life's a nightmare. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I don't know what the design inspiration is for the prison. I'm gonna change the title also. Building Calicundia a prison. Cardboard box or grand dungeon, yeah. I was thinking of like depressing public structure. You know? That's kind of like the inspo. Hmm. Like a school? Um like a school. Beige mom decor, but for criminals, yeah. You'll be sentenced to 10 months of beige. Is it gonna be small or big? I don't know. I don't think I don't even know like what our rules are gonna be. Like I don't know what like how do we decide if a sim is gonna go to prison? Because the only reason that we have a sim in prison is because of like a random chance thing that we did. Like a random scenario. Okay, here we are. Is the game? Oh, the game's quiet. Okay. Welcome to Calicundia. Decide if they look at each other funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like if a sim is causing trouble or like murders somebody and gets caught. I don't know. Okay, where did I put the prison? That's the question. I think it's, yeah, it's over here. I had started building up like a basic, like, outline of what I thought might be interesting. They fight in public, yeah. Hmm. What is the floor? Radioactive? Yeah. You know. Also, I forgot I should probably roll an ad while we're trying to load this up. I'm just gonna roll an ad really quick. Going to gay for being prison. Oh, I see what you're saying, Parakeet. Yeah, no, it's loading. It takes 10 years to load, and now it's like having a meltdown. Ow, my finger. I just crushed my own finger. That was fun. I know it's just bare bones so far, but you're really great, Bill. Thank you. I was just trying to make, like... I was trying to imagine... Here we go. You touch the ground, you lose life. I like the stylized way of writing life. That's really creative. Really artistic. Considering how easily Sims get into fights if they hate each other, putting them into prison every time is tedious. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like it would be a serial. It has to be like a problem. Like a consistent issue. Like we have to have a consistent problem. So here's the crew. Currently, we have Diego. Diego's kind of living here as the like warden or whatever, because he was the cop that came and arrested Zook. So also Bork lives here. Now the clown dog like guards the jail. What I want to see, let me plan outfit. Can I make this every day? I wish I had is there a mod out there that like that enables all of these debug outfits in like the you know, the in-game, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm, because like I wish I could just give them all of the debug outfits for just like everyday wear. Like I know you can do it in Create a Sim, but once you're out of Create a Sim, it's like they're all off limits. You know what I mean? But I feel like he needs a better everyday wear because eventually he's going to change out of this. This is just his work wear, which I don't think he'll be at his work anymore. But yeah, for anybody who missed it, Mr. Zook Quantro here. I think his last name was Quantro. He tried to murder somebody and then got put in prison for attempted murder. That's why he's here. He's gonna be here all by himself, unless we, like, throw some other randoms in with him. Which could happen. Are we gonna give him, like, a ridiculous outfit? I don't think so. I think he just needs a professional suit. Make a corrupt cop. and whoever they can catch goes to jail. Plus people like Zook with super obvious crimes. That's true. Whoever they can catch. That's interesting. Or like the only people that go to jail are the ones that like if it that we like witness doing things while playing as Diego or something. I don't know. I definitely missed that. Was he going for wisdom? No, actually, he was going for the social bunny, which was a sim that a townie sim that we created, or I created. And what it was is, we're using a random scenario generator, and he was supposed to like murder someone, and we decided to turn it into a storyline because he got obsessed with like writing books and stuff. And then if we rolled death in a fight, he could investigate, maybe. Maybe we could toss in all the townies that survived Wisdom's Hunger Games, maybe. But so we decided that he got obsessed with trying to write a book about a murder, but he needed to commit a murder in order to write the book the best he could. He wanted to write the best book ever, the best murder book. So he was trying to murder somebody to write the best murder book he could. And then it failed. It backfired on him, and like it ruined his house, and I think it was a mess. He died in the process, didn't he? Then he got brought back to life. Am I wrong? Or was it Charlie that died? Somebody died, and it was a nightmare because it was by fire. And the guy who he's trying to kill got away, so we decided that he told them, and he got in trouble. I think you should have let them all burn. Wow. What does the prison warden wear? Haha, what? It's drama. Parakeet is getting put on the list. Did I stop the recording? Yeah, I did. For a second, I was worried. I thought I didn't turn it off. Just wasting space. Maybe I'll just wear something stupid like this. This is like, I feel like this is one of the worst ones because it's just, I don't know, it's something about like, I don't know, the shape of it's weird. I just want something that looks professional or something. You know? Could do just like a suit. The whole turn of events. Yeah, it was very bizarre. I don't know. I'm not like crazy about my options here to try to make it look. A second I wondered if this could like pass as like a uniform shirt with like a name tag, but I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna be wearing this at the job in the prison. I don't know. Sheriff Diego? Maybe he needs a little yeehaw shirt? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Sheriff Diego. My nose is super itchy today, too. He needs the 10-gallon, yeah. Okay, let me just hit OK, and we'll just see what... I mean, he had this on already. Bork's howling, and it's cursed. I don't want to cover up his beautiful curly hair, but he could wear this one. There's two. There's this one or that one. I like this one's better. Sheriff Diego. Yeah, it wasn't an option. And I did plan outfit every day. His career outfit didn't show up. I wanted it to. I couldn't figure out how to. I would like to learn how to have those show up for every day. For now, I guess he's just got this. I don't know, he doesn't really look like professional, but it works. And then Gussie up by clothes. I do have prison uniforms. I did download prison uniforms. Hopefully they show up, yeah. There's this one, or there's like the full jumpsuit. I kind of want to give him the full jumpsuit. What is the clown doing? What the clown doing? That orange is wild. That orange is so painful. The clown's just living his life. What do you mean? What do you mean what's the clown doing? What's your clown doing? My clown's just fine. My clown's just fine. So here's the layout. Here's the concept. He's so cute. What breed is he? Murder. I don't know. Looks like when SpongeBob got turned into a snail. Oh no. So. Yeah. So like here's what it's just like the idea. I don't know what we gotta like, so there has to be like mutt. There has to be like a layout of. Hi Ava. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Alright, back from work meeting. Welcome back. Numerous corridors, mazes, no exit. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like, wait, I'm gonna just like... Fellow lesbian has arrived. Hello. Triple thick walls and concrete floor. Interesting. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a concrete floor. I'm thinking like, so where, like, I don't know where the cells would be. Or where, like, or just the general area that they're gonna be living in, you know? No, that's just, I like the idea of a maze. Like, maybe the corridors are just, like, an obnoxious maze to walk through? That's fascinating. I like... But, like, so, what if these... I think one area needs to be where, like, one area needs to be the place where Diego lives, and, like, anybody else who might work there lives. And I feel like it might be, like, one of the wings. Like, I could just make a section. Like, he doesn't need that big of an area. Like, one area... Oh, make them in a cow suit? We need one of those bull human things. What are they called again? A minotaur? We need a minotaur? Some people would say I'm lesbian because trans femme. I don't think that's right to not to gatekeep it like that. You know, for people to say you're not. But then, so I just want to plan out maybe he, like, there's a corridor, because we also need, like, a place for, there's a place for them to eat. Maybe if someone misbehaves, then we should make them in isolation and wear the chicken or cow suit. Hi, Olive. Are you okay, puppy? What if there's... Maybe I think maybe we might need another person to help take care of the place who could be like the cook. So like what I was thinking is this could be like a living quarters for like the staff. What if, or like this whole area could be, like some of it could be like a kitchen. And then there could be like just like a general, like, almost like a general recreation area where they eat and everything. Hi. Are you want to be doing a hoppy? Hello. Hello. What are you be doing? Doing a baby thing? Doing a baby thing. You need to go down or something? kiss. A kiss. It's a baby. What are you doing? Just chilling. I was just chilling. Okay, so, what's up? So, like, what's up? Like, what do you need? You need to go downstairs. Okay. I think she wants me to let her down. That we don't have an open door policy today. I'm gonna do a very, very quick BRB to let her downstairs. One sec. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Anyway. So. I don't know. I feel like, should we have, see the question is like, should there be like different specific cells? Or should it be more like an open area? Like they just, it's like a shared sleeping area. What I was thinking is, this could be like an open sleeping area, and then this could be like the bathroom and shower. Each one has... Right. I think. Depends if they go on tussle or not. I don't know. Let me just pick... So I have to use a bunch of the... So I have the prison mod. So like these special doors work with the prison mod to like you can control who's allowed to go in there and who's not and all kinds of stuff like that. I think. Maybe Bork's job, yeah. I think Bork is a bloodhound that hunts down all the ones that run away. Anybody who tries to escape gets hunted down by Bork. Let's see. Yeah, these are like cell door, prison area door. Excuse me. I don't like that I'm coughing a bunch lately. I don't know what colors I want. I'm just throwing them around. Bork's job is to frame people for crimes. Yeah, maybe that's it. I just wanted like an archway here, but I don't know. Like after stream ends, I'm gonna watch the new Dev Patel movie Monkey Man. I've heard it's really good things. That sounds like kind of familiar. I don't know if I've seen something about that or not. Maybe this. Maybe I could just do more of the doors. Like that. Have something like this. I'm gonna build up, like, I'm just gonna color like the outside a little bit. We'll just do like a white brick. Because then there's that like matching, like a matching one that has like these different colors halfway up. Gray and depressing is probably the best choice, right? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-boopy shoopy doo. Let's see. I'm gonna do like the grimy stuff. I want to put like an edge around it, like this. Oh, what color works. And then I was just gonna like fill in the roof. Maybe I should use like a black. This is just like a gray. Maybe I'll use a different color for the outside of the prison. Like a more of a gray brick or something. What the sound? Oops. Bomb. There we go. Then I'm just gonna do like the asphalt stuff. That. Dump. Dump, dump. Bomb. Bomb, bomb. Bum, bum, bum. 8 by 100. That's a really clean number. Why is that? That's funny. 100 exactly. Ooh, wait. Maybe we'll do like an actual brick. That's kind of cool. Maybe I need to look into just like an actual brick option. 102 by 62. 102, 60. This song's silly. We could do like this. Even nut. It's nut. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I see. I can add like this on the edges of those. Oh, I see. That's what like that's kind of for. Lots of like repeating numbers of the nut. Intriguing. One thing that The Sims 4 does well is the whole, like, having the game, like, auto-detect the corners of, like, like this, where it does the different effects on the corners. I don't have to manually do it. And then there's Sims 4. I don't know if I want the towers. I put towers in like they could be watchtowers. These could be like exercise yards and stuff. Just, I'm committed to the detail right now. Oops. Ba boo be da bop. Boop. Maybe these will be like a different brick. Like that. Mm-hmm. Interesting. And then just maybe some basic windows in here. Bada boo. I don't know, does that seem... I don't know, should we have... Maybe these type of windows shouldn't be facing outward. Like, they could be inward, where they're gonna be coming and going for, like... I can put these. Then I'll have to coordinate all the special mod stuff for that can tell them like where to go and everything. Like that's part of the whole thing. Bum. Then like a high window or something on the outer part. I don't know. I'm just slapping them down. Oh, actually, I don't like that because it goes into that other part. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-boo. The mold is a nice touch, yes. Boo-boo. This goer is hard. This goer's hard. Ba-da-ba-doopy, shabooby. Boop-boop-ba-doop-ba-doop. Boop-ba-doop-ba-doop. I just like them to be kind of spaced out in an interesting way. There we go. It's starting to look like it's actually a place now. I'm just gonna pick like a concrete. Definitely need like this one in here with like drains or something. Like a few. Ba-da, ba-doo, ba-dee, ba, ba-doo, shi-boopy, boop, bop. Boo-be-da, boo-be-da, shoo-bee. Boopy-doopy. Old concrete. Oh, should I just do this? A little boring, but that's kind of the whole point, right? The boringness. And you could like have even some out here, or maybe out here has this. Import normie criminals from SimCity. Interesting. Interesting. What if it was illegal? Wait, what if it was illegal? School or jail? Wouldn't know. 2010 motivational posted in there, yeah. What if it was illegal to be normie in Calicundia, and every normie that spawns, it has to go to jail? That'd be stupid. They have to like serve them out of a certain amount of time, and then when they get out, they have to use this surgery on their face. Just doing random things. Forced Calicundiaism. This is what Calicundia is like under if that would be if Wisdom was running. If Wisdom takes over Calicundia, that's what it would be like become. Doing a fun little path. Sometimes you just need to make a fun little path. Yeah, Norby seen without gas mask is 10-year sentence minimum. The hard part is like there's some normies that are like NPCs that are inaccessible. I don't know what color to choose for this. The red feels too bright, and the green's, I don't know. I guess it's just blue. Purple Bottom's got life in prison without parole, but they can't catch her. She's too slick. She's too slick. I feel like I have to put like this in here. Ba-ba-doop. Cha-boop. And then it's like an observation tower. I think I'm gonna have to look into, like, what if I looked into, like, the gun mod? What if they could, like, carry around guns? That'd be so stupid. Crumplebottom is the master of disguise. If you don't see her, she's still there. Crumplebottom, in your area. Bada bada boo. Doop. I don't know what window is gonna work for this. I kind of want something that's... I like this one, but it doesn't, like, work. Maybe just something like this. Crumple bottoms and my... Oh. Hello, Flamingo. Hello. Go full machinima and give them fingerprint scanners. Sorry for the caps, machinima. My phone does that automatically. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I could go full machinima and give them fingerprint scanners. True. I guess this works. The watchtower. Ah, so Calicundia is not an open carry town. Good. under the law of wisdom, it will be. that's what's gonna, once again, wisdom will change. Wisdom will change it. So I'm just gonna do a copy paste. Hello, can I have the concrete? May I have the concrete, Wheelwright? Boopy doopy. Oh, I guess I gotta use... My neck's starting to hurt. My neck's starting to hurt. I don't know how long we're gonna go. Looks weird for anybody coming in because they think I've only been live for like an hour. But I have not. I assure you, I have not. Also, hi Token Funny. I don't know how much any of you know about the Kendrick Drake beef right now. My mom texted me about a beat put out by Metro Boomin, who she called some guy named Metro Boom. I'm like, Mom, I'm in pain right now. I have no clue about any of that. Your mom knows more than I do. Your mom knows more than I do. Yeah, I think I want them to, like, be sharing same space. Like, they all are together in the living quarters. It's gonna be awkward because right now Zook's just gonna be by his lonesome. Unless we just pull in townies. Maybe we just have to pull in random townies. Maybe this? What kind of door do I put on there? I guess other than just the... like this. That just... I don't know, that doesn't look... Random townie arrest, no due process, yeah. I need to know what's going on in the beef is the exact kind of thing that would definitely happen in Calicundia at some point. Oh. Oh. Fascinating. Just bars. That seems dangerous. I don't know, I think I might go back to this one. I think that's fine. Great bars, yo! Speaking of which, does this have all the regular recolors? Oh, it does. I can do, like, the actual bars on some of them, if I wanted to. Maybe not all of them. About the Drake is getting the karma kiss he deserved? Oh. All in the townies, they've committed some kind of crimes in their lives, yeah. The moral gray area of, that creep did something. Get him in here. Pull him in. I think Perb probably deserves life. Do you think Perb deserves life in prison? Maybe we just gotta pull in some random townies. Maybe Diego has to go to a lot and try to fight a bunch of townies, and whoever loses gets to go to prison. Oh, that's glitching. Isn't there like a tall chain link? That's probably not a good thing to use, though, is it? Oh yeah, I got this custom one. But that's not it. I hate how shiny and clean and perfect it is. I love the shape of it, but I need like a recolor that's like grungy and used. You know what I mean? Honestly, my beautiful boy King Slurpsack should find his way in there at some point. For what? Unknown. Terrible, terrible crimes to humanity. He's probably a war criminal or something. You know? I guess I might... I don't know. Maybe I don't. I was gonna block it off, so this was just the zone, but maybe we need, like, the whole area. Do they deserve to just have this whole area? Maybe. They have it enclosed. I don't think I like it going to behind like this, though. I think we're gonna cut it back a little. Maybe only to here. He slapped someone with his sax on purpose, and it wasn't consensual this time. Maybe we do need a maze. I like these short walls. I don't know if that's the color I want, though. Bada boom. Is that like a little bit different? Feels like it's hurting them. It feels like it's like containing them to a particular area. I don't know. We need the Calicundia flair a little bit. But what is the Calicundia flair in prison? What is that one? It looks like a fur. They skinned Bigfoot and turned him into a wall. Wall offense. Maybe a processing area? True. Like in here somewhere. Like I need more... What in the bear rug? Like maybe this could come over a little. Then we have more of like a front space here. Maybe, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just take this down. I feel like the front up here, they're gonna make it look nice. They're gonna try to make it look nice. And I'll turn it into like a processing zone or something. Like it's got a nice, like, I don't know, tiled floor or something. Maybe they're like, look, green is colorful. We allow color. Maybe it's just boring. No, it's clean. This is a clean brick. The whole place is clean. We promise. I'm so eepy. I don't want to sleep midstream watching like last time. So good night. Good night, Robin. Thank you for hanging out. I'm probably not going to go too much longer anyway. I'm not feeling a good. I gotta go to the stupid doctors tomorrow and I don't wanna. Don't wanna. I don't know. I thought I could make some like desk something. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I wanted to get it over with like last week when I was supposed to, and then they canceled. It's nothing. It's just literally just a normal like checkup, but I hate it. I just don't wanna. I hate the doctors. Going to the doctors. I don't like hate the doctors specifically. Like the doctor there. I don't even know them yet because it's a different one. Is it changed again? What if there's like a desk? Maybe I think this is too tight of a. AI? There we go. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's the right kind of. What would be in a processing zone? What's like in the processing area? So first, kind of like trying to get to know a new therapist is. Yeah, that sounds like it would be very. That's the thing. Like, I just barely set up with this doctor's office back in September. And, well, a camera's a good idea. Taking mug shots? Ooh, we could actually take mug shots. That's true, a holding cell. But yeah, I had just barely set up with this new doctor's office in September, and then they gave me like they assigned me a doctor, and they seemed really cool and stuff, and then I got a letter like more towards the end of the year that they were leaving, and I had to get a new doctor. I mean, they just assigned me a new doctor, but it's like, I don't know who they are. I feel like there needs to be maybe something like this, and then like this is all just gonna be for show. It's not gonna like really be used, but you know, like it could have like a little, like they have to walk in and come up to like a counter. I keep going for like this because it just feels obviously not that color. Ba-ba-doopy-doo, boop-a-doopy-doo. I don't know if that's ideal. We could have that. We could have like a little computer. Oh, but I didn't want it to go there. Wait, we'll do this, and then like I know they're just gonna kick and scream and have a little hissy fit about this, but because they won't be able to like reach the computer. Oh, loud noise. To turn the objects on, right? Maybe I can, like... I don't know. Ba-da-ba-doo-bee. Kind of paperwork. What if... I know I have these that I saw the other day, and I don't ever use them. It's like it's just like a little file cabinet. Does it stack? Kind of interesting. And could just put like a stool. What's that? I don't even recognize that. I don't know what they might have as a seat. Maybe just this one. I'm just gonna, like... not gonna be actually functional, so it's just gonna kind of be for show. Da-ba-doo. I was thinking, like... maybe even this is just, like... kind of closed off, essentially. Just like a... again, like just like a for show. Yeah, we could try putting the food bowls. Bork Bork the game thinks he's a real dog, but I don't know it because I don't think that. I think he might throw errors. I think he might throw errors when he tries to do anything dog related, which is concerning. I don't know. We might have to lock him away somewhere and not let him do anything ever, that he doesn't break everything, you know? Maybe I'll reuse this door. Kind of liked that door. You know? Sometimes you just have to contain the beast a little. I'm just gonna put that in there just because it looks nice, I guess. His own isolation cell. We have like the special dog shed where he just stays because he's too dangerous. He's a very lethal weapon. He's a lethal weapon. Out here we need like all the posters and stuff. Here we'll have like a... what kind of poster would they have? They have recolors. Oh, I have all kinds of... bulletin board. Bada boop. Oh, wait, I have this is custom content from Service Area or maybe not from Service Area. It might have been from Jeans Shaker Oasis. It was Cassidy's missing poster. We'll have Cassidy's missing poster in here. That seems appropriate. Honestly, that kind of is perfect. Boo boo. Or maybe it'll be on this side, and then I'll put something else over there. This. A little reference. A little reference. Shoo 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 ba doo doo doo. Horseshoes. No. A clock. Maybe. A clock would work. Do we have colors of the clock? There we go. Ba-doo-bee. So we'll turn it at night. And we'll pick some lighting. I feel like... Where is... right here. This is like the go-to, like... I don't know. Light. For like... creepy places. Creepy places. Then... I didn't mean to go into... I should also save... I forgot I downloaded the nut rug! The Canut rug. It's kind of dark. It's hard to see it. There it is. Tim. The Canut rug. It's him. It's the man. I think maybe he should just be here on the way in, right? Why is he so, like, dark? Like, he's not, like, I can't see him. Maybe this one could be in here, and this light will be, like, out here. Maybe he needs to be outside the door, because it seems like when he's outside, you can see him well. Maybe we'll do that. The nut always watches. I also have like a custom... No. I always lose it though. It's in here somewhere. I thought. Like a sign. It's actually a mod object that like stops carpools from coming. Also, I forgot about all these other signs and stuff. You can put like a little emergency sign. Gotta check in before you go through. Maybe they'll have like a secret like money making thing in the back. Da, 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 da. This is the Renew You orb. That feels like we could have ominous implications, like there's a cell with the Renew You orb in it that you have to use or something to make you better. Change you. Everybody who comes out of the prison is changed. That's kind of terrible. That's kind of terrible. I gotta go for my final study session of the semester. Good luck, good luck. That's an episode of Star Trek. Oh. But good luck, Space Apples. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, I can't find the thing I was looking for. Maybe it's in this section. Oh, sorry. No, that's a job board. Crap, I don't know where it went. I don't really feel like looking for it right now. Even though I'm still looking for it. Hoping for some good aspiration failures in this building, yeah. Where would it be? I don't know. I'll just leave it somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna focus on, like, finishing this zone. They have, like, benches. I have, like, this style. This. Maybe, like, these that go across. Hello, party! Every prisoner gets their own personal therapist. Yeah, that's one of their selling points. Wait, it'd be kind of fun to have... Wait, it'd be actually really fun to, like, make a sim that, like, looks like the therapist, like the one that drops down, and, like, have him working here or something. Be kind of interesting. Yeah, these chairs snap together. They got a little, they're, like the couches that do it. Yep, yep. What is this? Today years old when I found out. Ignore butt spot. I was today ye funk. Okay, butt spot. I don't know what those are. Those are just like what kind of sign? H&M. Welcome to the H&M. Is there any other colors of this? Just, I mean, it just says H&M. Maybe like this. I'll point it. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I think this is just like a holding. Pointed to nowhere. You're right. That could be like the whole thing is that everything in here is just like slightly like just not right and like makes you uncomfortable. I don't know what to put on these walls. Maybe we'll put one of these and we'll get a picture of like Diego and like the dog or something. Yeah, these work really well, and I don't even know, they're not custom. They're like from, I don't even know what they're exactly come from. Like if they're, what pack they're from. Oh yeah, the yellow blue is ugly, but they've got some really good recolor. I like this one too. There's times where like I do, because what's fun is you can like, the back room's prison, exactly. But like I've done like this, and you can do like, it's like a cute little stripe moment. Little stripey bench. I did that. I had like a place that was all themed, pink and green and stuff. That's kind of fun. Or you can have it like, obviously you could also do black and like whatever color. That's actually cool too. That would, I bet there's a color scheme. There's a lot in the game that's black and red that you could, you know, like the whole H&M pack and everything. In the 5 minutes I've been here. Yeah, those are pretty nice. I mean, even if you just do the two, like half and half looks really nice too. Half and half is fun. Okay, so this is just kind of a through way. Maybe I'll just do a little copy paste. Bada boop. How's this blue? Oh, this is like a locked up cell door. Interesting. I don't know. I wish there was some better colors. There's not just like a black. It's all, maybe I'll have to look at the download again. I like the red, but it's almost too vibrant with my reshade. Maybe I'll just try it. And then yeah, like we could do like a mugshot taking station. What should be the background? Maybe that's also a goofy thing, is like the background for the mugshot is stupid. It's like some silly little picture is the mugshot background. That's true. Yeah, Mizuko will have to get his own mugshot. The video game wallpaper? True. Wait, the flames? Welcome to hell. You're now in hell. I thought, isn't there... That's the goofiest. It's just like this wallpaper. It just looks like somebody went into Photoshop and used the smudge tool. They just like plopped in some colors and used the blur smudge tool. Like that's just all that is. I think I'm gonna do like this. That's something I would have made, yeah. It's like some of the patterns in The Sims 3 are just like Photoshop filters over like a basic texture. Kind of funny. I could have made Sims 2 wallpapers. I know you could have been making big money selling your Sims 2 wallpapers back in the day, huh? Not really. Where did the camera go? Oh, you know what? Actually, it's in this section, huh? Doesn't really matter how far back we put it, but probably like that'll be fine. And then maybe still like a little desk or something over here. Something like this. Like an actual functional desk, maybe? Maybe. But yeah, also a visitor section. I don't know where I'd put that. Maybe I can make an alternate entrance zone. Or like an extra space. Maybe we'll figure that one out. Maybe one of these sides. Yeah. Call me Sims. Premium wallpapers. And people pay a subscription to get this. Get this. I remember as a youngin, obsessively trying to find various Peggy Sims hairs on the pirate websites. What was the I forget what it's called, like the booty website, whatever it is, and it was all the like Pirate Bay, and it was Pirate Bay, and it was like because everything was all just like listed out in like you had to like click through, and it was like obviously they didn't have any pictures, so you were like comparing the numbers and comparing the everything. Oh boy. What is that one? I don't know. That's not too bad. Pay sites must be destroyed, yeah. Which, like, I didn't take it very seriously back then, but that's like that's, you know. I lived up there for a time. Ooh, like this. But yeah, I remember that big time. Big time. Put a couple of these, I guess? I don't know. I guess we gotta make sure we have some... I don't like how that looks. That's just kind of... I have like... Let me turn off the lights so that I can see. Maybe like one of these. These will probably use a lot of these in the prison. But maybe that hangs down too far. Perhaps. I could just use an invisible light? Maybe. Just so that it's a nice picture taken. Kind of weird looking back on it, but the thing is, that sort of site is still going on this day of the Sims 4 community. Yeah. There's some weird stuff. Some weird... I don't know. I've never paid for custom content. There's definitely been times where I've gotten stuff that, like... you had to, like, wait for them to release it. That site hasn't worked for me last time I checked. Oh. Interesting. I get all my CC for free, yeah. I've never, like, there's been times where, like... Oh, looks like it works now. Okay. Maybe they were down or something. But, yeah, I've gotten CC from people. Generally, like, I would refuse to get CC from people who, at this point, like, I wouldn't want to get CC from people who, like, paywall it. But there's been times where I have, like, waited for the you know, they make people pay for early access and then release it for free kind of thing. I've gotten stuff that way. However, I did pay for TSR Premium for once because I needed to redo my entire CC folder. You know what? That actually unlocked a memory. I think I might have done the Sims TSR Premium during the Sims 3, peak of the Sims 3 era. I feel like I might have done a little bit of that. Which was probably a big waste of money. Love CC, but I had to cut down on it because I had too much stuff that I wasn't even using. Yeah, I try to be really limited with my stuff. I'm just sitting here, like, picking through things. I don't know what to put on this wall. That doesn't seem like a safe thing to have keys hanging here, but that's okay. This is a month of TSR and shared it with my friend. Okay. I remember being in, like, a stream one time, like a couple of years ago, or maybe not even that long ago, where, the Sims resource, like their official account, like came in and gifted somebody a bunch of subs and stuff, which was kind of fascinating. Yeah, I think they were playing The Sims 4. Yeah, recolors are nice for Maxis items and objects and stuff. Okay. I think that's an okay entry zone. That's our little walk-in entry zone. I don't think that's too bad. I feel like here is where we gotta start having some fun with. I think this area is just kind of a throughway. Everybody, it's just kind of a middle area. I don't know what to put in here exactly. But let's see. I think we've got to start doing some silly, goofy maze shenanigans. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. We'll try. We'll try. You're just wanting a prisoner revolt. No, I would never. Want the prisoners to free themselves? How could I? How? Let's see, we'll do... I think that CG creators should be rightfully paid for their work in some capacity since they are artists. It takes time to effort to put in there. Yeah, but as someone who cannot afford subscriptions to Patreon or individual packs, I can't even buy expansion for Sims 4. Makes it difficult when creators paywall their work. Yeah, I think there's somewhat of a happy medium with creators who have their content on Patreon. People can subscribe. Everyone at ads say no, it's okay. For earlier releases and then content is released for free. Yeah, that way, or just the general, like, either the early release, like, pay stuff, or, like, the buy me a coffee, donate if you can kind of thing is also good, too. A lot of paid creators aren't sharing original content either. They're just stealing models and making them work for The Sims 4. Interesting. I feel like there is a lot of times where, like, when I still was kind of doing Sims 4 every once in a while, like, on my own, just, like, playing it every once in a while, and I would download CC, I feel like there was times where I definitely was, like, I would be looking, I'd, like, be CC shopping, and it's, like, I'm, like, all of these hairs are just, like, the same hair cloned with, like, a slightly different bang on them. And it's like, I get it, but also, like, do I need 20 of the same hair? Yeah, a lot of Second Life things. Yeah. Avoid pay CC. I still remember the days of pay sites. Yes, that's what we were just talking about going on there. I remember going on there for Peggy hairs. I don't know what I'm doing. I hate ad fly links. I think it is shady when people put their content behind click-through ads. Yeah, I hate that stuff. I hate that stuff. If anything has that, I just give up. I'm like, nope, okay, I guess I'm not downloading that. Yeah, Adfly. Oh no, Comey, excuse me. Comey sharing Adfly links in my chat. Oh no. I didn't think EA defended pay sites during the Sims 2 era. Interesting. Hold on, I'll delete. No, it's okay. I don't even know. Would it actually bring you anywhere? I don't think it would. Server not found, it says. I don't think it actually does anything. That's interesting. I didn't know EA, like, defended. Look at that. That's a maze. If I ever seen one. Does Adfly not exist anymore? Interesting. Oh, another company bought it. Oh, wait. Should it be... Maybe I should have, like, a mixture of weird patterns and stuff? I like how it's, like, welcome to... I feel like, you know what? I need to do... On... Okay, I haven't put up doors on this side. I think on this side I need to do, like, doors that you can't see through. So they come into, like, prison. And then they just come in here and it's just like, what the... What... going on? I really like this piano music. It's a struggle to wade through, even with uBlock Origin and Privacy Possum and stuff. Oh. The panic as I step into that room. I know. Can you imagine just like, because it's like, you know, there's some guy with like a shank hiding around the corner. Like, you're gonna die. There was one site I found, I don't remember it, that a few things using Adfly, I click off right away. Yeah, anything that has anything similar, I'm like, no. Nah. Just grabbing some random full cover wallpapers that I can use to... At most of them, yeah. Should the floor still be concrete, or should it be some other weird thing? Some other weird... Oops, accidentally. I didn't want any of them to be, like, enclosed. Review of any ad site link. Ad link site. Nah. Nah. Nope. Ooh, maybe I'll use this on something instead. Maybe not. TSR has a lot of non-maxes match, yeah. I would think that the Sims resource has a lot more of, like, the alpha ripped directly from Second Life style stuff. I still have this one Sims 3 shoe creator. I think their name has something to do with Pixie Cat. That sounds familiar. It had so many ad links, yeah. That sucks. I don't know what floor I want to use. Oh, now they're just, like, fully dead. It's like, did they really even make that much from it? I mean, I guess depending on how popular they are. Wait, this? Wait. a little road that you had to follow. I'm not taking my time to do that. Oh, I forgot I have all these cool custom carpets. There you go. Where's the Sim sword? And then I switched to Max's match. Oh wait, I don't like Alpha anymore. I used to use it everywhere. The evil is defeated, except the CC is gone. I know the evil has taken its victims. Oh. I don't know if I need to use this for this area. What about this? Just an innocent looking door. You follow that link, you threw ad flu. Ad fly. Once you get past, it's just a picture of Dominic growling. That'd be funny. I just looked at Pixie Cat, and they are still a content creator, but now they exclusively make things for Second Life, and have for years. It looks like. Oh, I have not defaulted any of the Maxis hair in game. I have some of the clothing though. Interesting. I like the true Maxis. I call like true Maxis style, which is like just the actual Maxis style. And keeping the true. The only thing is if I try to do like true Maxis, I always have to at least get recolors of the hairs. I don't know what... Yeah, what came with the game. Go. Maybe we need... oh, that's not gonna be good. I don't know how the routing is actually gonna work through here. That's the fun part. We get to see them try their hardest. I guess. The Funhouse Maze. The Fun Funk Maze. Yeah, it's the Fun Funk Maze. Look at that. How you get from point A to point B. That's part of prison. Part of prison. Maybe the Renew You orb is just like here, menacingly. And they're like, this is what you have to do if you fail the maze. You have to use the... If you can't get through the maze, you have to use the Renew You orb and get ruined. Get changed forever. All the patterns and colors are making me so nauseous. That's good. And Second Life has a huge in-game economy. Yeah, I think so. I've talked about the Second Life adventures before. This short Second Life adventure. Me and a friend went on a I don't even know what to say. A little journey into figuring out what the hell Second Life was. I love it here. Well, that's good. I don't know. I kind of just want, but I was gonna put plants in here, but that almost feels like too cute. You know what I mean? Like, what would they actually have in here? What do you decorate this rock? Like what? What happened with the journey? Just lots of bizarre exploration. It was the one where I found the clown brothel. There was a clown brothel. I found a big empty world that was like supposed to be a haunted walkthrough, and it had Fox Mulder hidden everywhere. I have a video of that one. And then I found, gosh, we found a lot of furry stuff. Lots of furry stuff. We ever went to this like motorcycle club place, and they all just yelled at us to leave. That's the thing, is like, I think a lot of people come in and troll Second Life people a lot because there's a lot of people that are like really judgmental of it and want to make fun of them and stuff, which like I've definitely been what do I want to say, like guilty of goofing on the Second Life and watching videos about people trolling on Second Life because it's funny. I don't know that I'd watch them nowadays, but like there's some weird things. There's some weird things. Yeah, well, it's funny because there's some people that like make money off of it. You know what I mean? Like they're like actual like virtual real estate agents. I found a clown brothel. It was a clown brothel. I mean, the same. Name is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, that was the one where we were flying around because like you could look at the map. Like you could look at the map and like almost like satellite view, and like people would write stuff on the top of their houses, and like some of them would be like furniture store and clothing store and stuff, or like dance club. And one of them just said in big letters, "Free clown sex." but it was a lie that it wasn't free. That's the real kicker. It was just a little brothel where you went in and you like paid money to play with the clowns. It was very bizarre. It was a lie. I love the Monster Factory. Gifford adjusted video. Yes, that's one of my favorites of the Monster Factory ones is Boy President. The boy mayor. I think it's Boy Mayor of Second Life. But anyway. Anyway, I feel like they need like a statue that's like a mascot or something that they're like, oh yeah, look at this little evil guy. He's gonna put fear into the hearts of the prisoners. Do they listen? Yeah, I don't know. You know what's funny though? Is because there was free clown outfits. There was free clown outfits because like when I went in, I had to look inside because I was very curious. And they let you have a free wig and a free nose. And it was kind of funny because my little character that I was walking around with was just like a little alien. It was a little alien. And so I was a little alien with a clown hair and a clown nose. And it was pretty great. He was just like a little short guy. But it was very ominous. You were curious. I was. But no, it was very free wig and free nose. So that's the free part. But it was just weird because it was like decorated like a circus inside. But it was just like these corridors and then it was just like AFK people clowns just like laying all over the place. It was very weird. I just kind of walked through and took some screenshots and left. I don't know what else should be in the center. A heart. No. Maybe I don't need much in here. Maybe maybe just benches. Even just more of these benches, right? It's messing the floor is messing me up because it makes it look like they're off, but it's because of the way the floor is. I don't know. That just like fills some space, I guess. Weird for the clown brothel to be just a straight SF dungeon. The circus is probably the most sensible part of this all. True. Yeah. I feel like we also discovered just like a normal brothel at some point, but it was kind of weird because it was like outside in like a cabin type setting or something. I can't remember fully. I think I like those being like that. Maybe, or maybe this just goes somewhere else and there's just one here. And then there could also be one on the other side. Yeah, there was lots of weird stuff. The only area that I thought was kind of fun was the spooky area, which is the one I had like made a little video of. I shared it on stream one time. I don't know. I keep trying to put things here, but I think I just need to not. Unless I put these here. Maybe we need like individual chairs, not these fancy benches. Like this. I feel like this set could be really useful in the prison. This is the university, Sims 3 university thing. I feel like these could work for a lot of stuff. Just like they just look like a facility chair. A chair you find in a facility. Except you probably don't want like this cushiony chair in a place like this. Maybe I'll... Maybe... I don't like how jet black that is. Like, there's no texture on it. I like the texture. I don't know if I like the tan. I don't know. I'm being too fussy. It's literally a prison. Literally a prison. So, let me just do some, like, beds. Hello, puppy. The olive oil has returned. Where is this? Oh. These are from the Castaway stories, and they come in like rusty colors. They just look like grungy and stuff. And I think I have one... I don't know what like the best bed recolor. I think I have... There's this one which is from the Sims 1 pack. It's like made to... Not from the Sims... You know, it's made to look like the Sims 1. But that just kind of has like a... I don't know. A sad look to it. It's just got a sad look to it, you know? Yeah, maybe their beds are only on this one side. My screen just synced to my Facebook. I almost had a heart attack. Jeez Louise. Oh no. My TikTok tries to do that constantly, and I'm like, no. No. We're not doing that. I don't know. I don't really know, like, what would be in here. Maybe they could have, like, a minor kitchenette. I just do not wish to do that, please and thanks, yeah. I'm gonna pass on that one. Just, like, a basic food option for if they, like, are starving. They can just have, maybe? Or is that too nice? Am I being too nice to the Calicundian? The Calicundian creeps. Is there a way to put the dorm cafeteria plus cook without it being a dorm? I think so. I forgot about that. But I don't think I'd want it to be in their living space here, or their sleeping space. But I think so. I think there is a way to... You know what else would be really dystopian and evil? One side thought? An evil thing to do. What if the only thing they could do is eat from from these? They have to pay to eat if they're hungry until it's time to go to the actual food zone. But they have to go through the maze to get to the food zone. What else was I gonna say? Ooh, look at the pretty colors. I love the colors these send off. White cheddar crackers and nutty clusters for dinner again. I had to bring my grandmother to the hospital to get like her blood draw done that she had to do for like a regular checkup she had. And in the waiting room of like this part of the hospital, which that part of the hospital is also like part of like the emergency room, kind of like it's the same waiting room. They just have like one big giant like food like like what is it? These. My brain just went blank. Like snack. What's this called? A snack machine. Vending machine. Thank you. I just went blank. But they just had like a big giant vending machine. And I don't know. It's just like it makes sense. But it's also just, it feels weird. But there also wasn't any drinks. It was all only snacks. And there was no drink machines. Just food, which feels weird. Like, what if you were really thirsty while you're waiting? I don't know. Anyway. What else would they have in here? Yeah, nothing to wash down the crumbs. I'm gonna turn off quarter tiles, so I only put them in, like, even... I don't like how this sticks out. I'm considering bringing the wall in one more square, so it's like... I can put one there and have it against the wall. Do. As a kid, I went on trips. I used to love the rest areas and their vending... their vending machines. They were just great. Yeah. I guess I remember a little bit of... I remember them at campgrounds. We used to go to all kinds of little campgrounds. They used to have... I remember we used to use the payphone. Use the payphone to call out from the campground. And then also, they had the vending machines right there. It's like the same spot. So you'd be like waiting to use the phone and also like getting stuff from the vending machine. The what phone? The pay phone. The pay phone. I don't know if would they have anything like in between? I don't think they would, right? What would they like? Would they have their, like, belongings in a thing? I never had one of those car phones. I remember my dad having one. I've never seen one. I feel like I've seen them in, like, a show once, and that was it. Maybe they just, like, keep their clothing, like, under... Oh, wait. It's already on. I just have to hit F. That's interesting. Different colors? Oh, I can't. Maybe they just all like... This is a military bunker. The grunts are just living here for the nostalgia, yeah. Like in the PSP one. I thought I could also put other stuff. Like, they could have, like, books. Like, one could have books. Or... Oh, there's the sign I was looking for! Maybe I'll put it, like, over here. I think it's... The only thing about it, it's, like, literally just, like... They put, like, wingdings or something. Like, what is that? Kinda weird, but it works. Kinda works. I did forget about Mr. Canut. I did forget about him. Good old wingdings. Good old wingdings. What else would they have? Oh, there's, like, sheets. They could just throw stuff under. Oh, look, there's a little water cooler. Are they allotted water? Probably not. A box. Ominous box. Oh, I got like a locker. Wait, maybe... Oh, wait! I forgot about the existence of the lockers. Would they have lockers at all? What if we just had like lockers along here? That. Never been to a prison, so I wouldn't know. I know. I'm like thinking of like because I've watched Orange is the New Black, and then I've also watched Wentworth, which is like an Australian version of Orange is the New Black. So I'm like, maybe in the entrance if there's space. That's true. Maybe that would be what I could put in here. Yeah, maybe because they don't have private cells. Maybe like this. That kind of works, but that it's like controlled, like they can only get to their stuff when they're allowed to or whatever. I watched people play that one multiple prison game. What was it called? A Way Out? Oh. Like, was it you had to escape a prison? I don't know what to put here. I feel unclear. Oh, multiplayer. I see. Interesting. I want like a pile of books or something. Maybe somebody snuck in a can of something there. Well, I could put the vending machines back, I guess. Somebody's got some milk and cheese under their bed. I bet that's wonderful smelling. A grooming kit for horses? You never know what you're gonna need in prison. A fossil. Yeah, it was a story-driven game where two guys escape a prison, essentially. Oh, okay. That's why I imagine when the prison decides. Interesting. A book. A dinosaur. Wait, I want a little dinosaur sticking his head out. He's just popping his head out. Wait, that's a good idea. We could do like a stuffed animal or something. Oh, we could have like a cursed bear because everybody's just gonna carry it around and want to like talk with it. It's gonna drive me nuts. Little alien. Why is the prison getting cute? We can't let the prison get too cute. It's a prison. The grooming kit is definitely contraband. Not if you don't snitch. Not if you don't snitch. Okay, I'm gonna use these ones. These are some from converted from The Sims 3 and they're really nice looking. It's like this colorful, happy, like, advertising. But the freezer bunny is scary. I could do creepy freezer bunny. It's pretty scary, huh? I feel like I've seen some things. Probably. Also, a trash can's good. I can use the... I have the... Up. Oh man, where is it? Yep. It's just a big old bin. Also lighting. Maybe just down the center. No comment. See, whenever Bork tries to do anything... Honestly, June might need to be in prison. I bet they have. But yeah, so Bork needs like his own special space. Oh god, it's the clown dog from the Nut Machinima. Yeah, it's him. Except I think that it's possible. So I have him set up as a large dog. The butterflies. I have him set up as a large dog, and I feel like from the machinima he was touching the ground when he moved, if I'm not mistaken. What if we had a homoerotic romance in the Calicundia prison? In hell where he came from. Ponies. To get the ponies. But so I'm wondering if I should make him a small dog or even a cat. Probably just a dog. It's like a small dog, so he'll be touching the ground because he just floats above the ground right now. Anyway, I just kind of clicked out to take a break. Well, we're almost at 2 hours of building, so I might... That means that a total of a 5-hour stream. When I was originally just going to be like, nah, I don't feel good. I'm not going to do too much. So we'll probably just go a little bit longer. Like the nut rug at the front door. He's good. I need to do more recolors of some of like the Calicundians and stuff. Okay, so I gotta use like these. I need that for my own future home would be funny. Nobody ever understands. We got a little bit long. We'll go a little bit longer. 3 hours later. Yeah. I'm terrible about that. But at least my appointment isn't like early that I have to go to tomorrow. It's like 1 p.m. So like I have to be like in a rush if I don't feel good in the morning. Okay, but that'll be good for like them to, and then so like these things. So prisoner, yeah, it's easy to get sucked in. Prisoner assembly point, staff assembly, visitor. I feel like we need to put a prisoner assembly point in here, maybe, like here or something, or here. And that way you can like click on it and you can make all the prisoners go there. Pretty much, if they have a prisoner token. So that's what... Here, we're gonna put a little prisoner token below each bed so that whoever comes in gets to grab their little token. They get their own little special token. Or, actually... I got a better idea. Maybe part of the space in here can be... Like, could we put some tokens on a shelf so that I can just have them to grab them? But then it also kind of looks like they're ready to... Happens to me every time I play. Da, 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 da. Please? No. Well, that's okay. I don't know a better way to do it then. I'll just have to plop them down. I just thought it'd be fun to have them on hand. I guess I could still put them under the beds. I guess that's... Like I had. Sorry. We're just gonna go back to this. The way the beds are, they happen to sit right underneath it really well. Use bootprop snap objects to grid false. True. But it wouldn't like snap to the... I mean, I guess I could manually like pull them up. Yeah, I have the... Oops. I have the shortcut for it. So I can do that. But it won't snap to the... Oops. What just happened? That was weird. It won't snap to the shelf for me. I'd have to manually... Yeah, which I could do. I just didn't know if I wanted to, like, go all in. That's true. And then move the OMSP itself. That's okay. We'll just have them, like, lined up here for some reason. And we'll put a little... Put the teddy bear here. That way I can also try to remember to, like, take their prisoner tag away. I mean, it's not a big deal, but so, like, I can have him come in here. Sentence. Can't I choose the lot? Why? See, whenever the dog tries to do anything to anybody, it throws an error. Okay, so to see, I just want to test it out. I want to test things out. I have the sound way low. The bitch is cursed. It is. Luke's got all kinds of things. Oh. Oh. Zook took his book to prison. He can read his own book. His award-winning book called Ratifesting a Squirt by Zook Rhodes, Volume 1. It's an erotic novel. It's a good time. We got a rug, we got a clock. Wow, he's got a coffin. He's got a bed, he's got a clock. He has 8 life fruit. These seem like maybe they aren't allowed in prison, but I guess I don't really want to lose them. I'm about to kill You're gonna kill the perfect boy? Okay, did I put the thing in there? I think I did. Oops, I already told him. Look, it's trying to feed treat. He's trying to feed him a little treat. So, like, I don't remember. I gotta figure out. I'm just trying to figure out how these things function so that oh my god, it's loud. So that I know, like, what I'm doing. Staff controller, prison controller, area controller. Maybe we'll try area controller? And then maybe in here I'll do like prison controller, staff controller, or maybe staff controller can be over here somewhere because it's gonna be like a staff room eventually. But I think it. Let's see. I think the way it works is these doors connect to these things. That's true. I could give Charlie the items. These doors connect to these. And so, like, whatever's inside of the door, so, like, if I click it, I can click, like, staff only so that nobody who isn't identified as staff, they can't go through here unless they're staff. But I have it set as staff and prisoners, I guess. Interesting. How do I... Let's see, I gotta put something up for, like, inside of here. What's this? Change locks. $3,000? Is that, like, if somebody breaks out? Lockdown? Care. Medicate all prisoners. Feed all prisoners. Feed locked-in prisoners? Manual security. Lockout? I don't know what that means. Okay, he's going to, like, his prisoner spot. I don't know. What happens if I medicate the prisoner? I don't know what that does. Plan escape. If I mouse over his little thing, it says plan escape. He's planning his escape. I go here. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna save. He's like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. Which we haven't even finished it. I think we got a really good start, though. I think we've got a good start. You know, we've got our little entry, a nice little entry zone. And into here, got a little picture taken. We gotta take his picture. Put a nice little, you know... Oh, there's no light in here. Let me just do that really quick. Just put one for now. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I did put lights. Oh, well, that's fine. We got our sleeping zone. That's gonna be where they can shower. And maybe I won't make this another side, because we might not need that much space. This could just be an all-in-one, unless we wanted it to be, like, separated by different groups or something. But I thought I could turn this into, like, a visitor station. Or something. I don't know. And I think this will be cafeteria zone. I think. We got our wonderful maze. Maybe I should... I kind of want to test him. Can he go here? Is he allowed to leave? Okay. I need you to... I'm going to tell you to go here. Let's see what he does in the maze real quick. Okay. So it's actually not that. If I tell him to go here... Oh, okay. It takes a little bit more to go there. What if I tell him go from one side to the next? He's good. He's like a little lab rat. He's like a little lab rat. Running loose. Oh, see, he just went through there, which I don't know if he's supposed to do that. Wait, you go here. Oh, that's right. I didn't do... So let me move this over. Let's see. Ooh, it's loud. Okay, wait for the prison to be filled at lunchtime. Be inch arresting. Staff controller prison area for rooms. Okay. I have to put this in the room and say who's allowed to. Manual. Staff only. So now, let me see. If I tell him to go here, is he allowed to? No, he can't. He's not allowed. Okay, cool. Cool. Good night, Danny. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Probably gonna end here in a minute. Okay, he's gonna go in and... Okay. I think this is working out pretty good. We're getting somewhere. I think this could be a really fun little adventure to go on. I like that he's just loitering in here. I guess I could have like a proper little seat. I don't know if he's going to be able to get back past there. There's like barely any space. Maybe I should... Ooh, I have an idea real quick. Sorry. I keep like, I'm done. And then also I have an idea. Put the chair like there so that he can like sit in it if he wanted. I don't know. Okay. Error. Bork. Error. Good to prevent computer spam, yeah. I see every time he tries to chew anything, he just gets an error. I'm gonna build him just a little zone over here, temporarily. I don't know if there's a way to... Sorry, that... I have the music turned up too loud. I don't know if there's, like, a way to make him more functional in his current form. You know? Okay. His demon form. His current demon form. I don't know. All I did was I went into SimPE and I changed him from human to dog, and that was all I did. So, like, I don't know. I get that he's an abomination, but I wonder why he throws arrows when chewing. Yeah. I don't really know. Maybe I need to, like... I don't know if there's more I need to do. I hope the butterflies can get to him. I think they will. He's still outside. He's still an outside boy. You know? But anyway, I think I'm gonna go. I'm hoping that I don't end up catching a cold and that I'm just feeling yucky for no particular reason. But I plan to be back on Thursday. We'll play more Calicundia. Maybe we'll do on like Thursday we could do a mixture of playing and then also like building. depending on what happens. Like that could be fun. We can try and finish the prison a little bit and also play. But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out. Hope you have a good day, good rest of your day, good rest of your good tomorrow, and all of that. Let's see. I'm gonna play a music. Okay, I'm gonna go. Goodbye, goodbye. And there we go. Okay, goodbye.